You know what they say. Usually when somebody dies, it comes in threes. If y'all don't know by now, Hulk Hogan passed away. I'm back to going through nostalgic moments, okay? Hulk Hogan is another 80s icon, you know. He was this big, iconic wrestler back in the 80s. And I mean, like, when I say iconic, everybody knew the hell who Hulk Hogan was, okay? And I'm not gonna lie, I was a fan. And like my big brother, he used to make me and my little brother watch wrestling. And like we was kids watching wrestling. My mother be tearing us, throwing things, and we would jump off the sofa on each other, okay? He was a big deal. And I remember all the people that was out during that time, Hulk Hogan. It was like The Undertaker, Roddy Piper, Superfly Snooker, the Samoans, something Hart. I remember somebody named Hart was like these were iconic figures back then. And I mean, it's like you look forward for Hulk Hogan to fight the Undertaker. He was always like, and it was I remember he was fighting over a woman one time. The three actress was like crazy, and he used to walk around always ripping his shirt up and throwing his bobo over his neck, and it was crazy. And when I said when I say Hulk Hogan was on everything, I mean it was everybody had the lunchbox. He was on the cover of the folders. He was on the notebooks. I mean, they even had fucking vitamins. Okay, that's how iconic he was. He was that big. And I remember even one time he was like a really good person and then he turned bad. He was in the wrestling for a long time. And I'm not going to sit here and lie. I mean, he was like a big deal in our house too. We watched him faithfully. He was the only reason why we started watching wrestling. And it became so entertaining, okay? And, you know, he was in other stuff too. He did little movies. I know he was in Rocky. I know he did little movies here. And I know he was on The Apprentice, okay? And I think they had to get rid of him because he was just too big of a star to be on the show. And then I know he also had a reality show at one time called Hogan Knows Best, and I was watching that too. Okay, and it's like I was a big fan of his. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. Like I said, he was on everything. I mean, everybody had a poster of him. He was on everything. Okay, to be honest, and you know, I think that whole era was exciting. You know, I know once Andre the Giant stepped down, I think he beat Andre the Giant, and it's like wrestling just changed. Everything changed after that. And I'm not gonna act like he wasn't a big deal. And I know at towards the end, everybody was talking about how he said something really racist about black people. I know somebody, his daughter Brooke, was dating some black guy, and he had a problem with her dating a nigga or something like that. And then if she was going to date a nigga, he should be a rich one. And I know it was an audio tape, and I think everybody heard it. Okay, it's true. He did, you know, but I'm not going to lie and say he wasn't a big deal because, I mean, it wasn't just white folks that was into him. Everybody was watching Hulk Hogan, okay? Blacks, Hispanics, Asian. He was a really true icon. And I know I'm going to get some hating people on here. I'm not excusing him, his racist remark. I'm not excusing him, but I'm just telling the truth. He was a true icon at that time. Women was going to watch wrestling. We was as girls talking about wrestling. Like, did you see Hulk Hogan when he beat up such and such? You see how what's her name took his girlfriend away? It was such a show. It was, you know, some of that shit was fake anyway, but it was so entertaining when he was out, okay? And they say it comes in threes. First, it was Malcolm Jamal Warner, and y'all know I already did a commentary on that. My heart is still broke about how, I'm still stunned and I'm still hurt behind that. And then it was Ozzy Osbourne. And I'm going to be honest, Ozzy Osbourne is not my era. That man died at 71. Not 71. He died. I forgot how old Ozzy Osbourne was, but I mean, he's not my era. But Malcolm Jamal Warner and Hulk Hogan, yes, that's my childhood. I don't know what to say. Where's everybody? I know I'm not the only one. If you was around, you know I'm not lying about Hulk Hogan. Like he was a big deal in the fucking 80s. I mean, everybody watched wrestling at that time. Where's everybody? Come in. I know I'm not the only one that knows this. And like I said, it's not to excuse what happened towards the end because he did say it. Matter of fact, he was recorded saying it. But like I said, you know, it's just to state the truth. You know, He was a big icon. And I'm like, damn, everybody freaking leaving. What the hell? That shit is like, damn, my whole childhood is going up in smoke. Who's out here? My name is Ginger. They call me the Oracle. No, I cannot read the future, but that's just what they call me. Who's out there? Come through and say hello. I'm on Eastern Standard Time. Where are you? Who's out there? Who out here knows about Hulk Hogan and how he changed the whole WWF? Like when he came in, he changed everything. It was just, he made it exciting. Who's this? Cookie Master? Who's this? Cookie Master CB? Hey, what's up? How you doing? Hey, Zach, what's going on? You guys know who I'm talking about when I say Hulk Hogan? Who else is out there? Come through, hit the like button as you come through. Okay, so good. So you know what I'm talking. You said nah, Zach. I know you got to be kidding me. But then you must be extremely young on here. But yeah, he was an iconic figure back in the 80s. And I mean, like, he changed wrestling. He made it so entertaining. I mean, kids was going to see him, women was going to see him. I mean, like I said, as a kid, my big brother was having us watching. Me and my little brother was jumping off the sofas, emulating these people. Hey, I am random. Yeah, what's going on? Yeah, he was a big deal back then. Okay, what's going on? And what did they say? He died of cardiac arrest, Hulk Hogan. I think they said he died on the way to the hospital. Sad, sad, sad. But, like I said, I'm not going to take away his legacy. He was a big deal. And like I said, during that time, women wasn't watching wrestling. They was taking kids and women was going to see wrestling at that time because he was just that big. Thank you for the smiley faces. Okay, Sky, I don't know what you're talking about, baby. But okay. I'm sorry to hear that. Who this? Boss Dog, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, and remember he used to break out of his shirts, like he used to rip out of his shirts. And he used to put his arms up and say, "Do you see these pythons?" I mean, I remember him so well. Who else is in here? Come in, make sure you hit the like button as you come in. Where's everybody at? I'm on the Eastern Standard Time. Where are you? Anybody else here know about Hulk Hogan and his legacy? Thank you so much, sweetheart. I appreciate it. What are you, what are you talking about? Yeah, who else in here knows about Hulk Hogan? I'm telling you, like I said, it comes in threes. First, it was Malcolm Jamal Warner, then it was Ozzy Osbourne, and now Hulk Hogan. The legends are leaving. He was mine too. He was a big deal, and I'm not even gonna like pretend like he wasn't. He was around the certain era with what was he? I remember it was Roddy Piper, Superfly Snooker. It was like that era. Anyway, who else is in here that knows what I'm talking about? Who else in here knows about Hulk Hogan? I'm gonna be honest. Ozzy Osbourne is not my era, but he's definitely iconic as well. But like they said, they always come in threes, always. Who else is in here know what I'm talking about? We just lost Malcolm Jamal Warner. We just lost Ozzy Osbourne, and now we just lost Hulk Hogan. I don't know how many of you know the significance of the legacy of Hulk Hogan, but he was definitely an icon. He was an 80s icon. Who else is in here? Come through, hit the like button. My name is Ginger. They call me the Oracle, but I'm not. I can't read the future though. They just say I look like her. Who else is in here? Who else is in here? What's going on out there? I'm on Eastern Standard Time. Where is everybody? Anybody else know what I'm talking about when I talk about Hulk Hogan? I know it's a lot of people was like, towards the end he made a lot of racist remarks with about his daughter's boyfriend, which is true because we heard the recording. He did apologize, but when you hear stuff like that, it never leaves you. But I'm still not trying to take away his legacy. He really was an iconic figure back then. Who else is in here? Come through, hit the like button. I would like to talk and engage with you. Who else is out there tonight? We're talking about Hulk Hogan, an 80s icon. I mean, seriously, like, honey, stop asking me to do that nonsense. Anybody else? Who else is in here? Who else is out here today? We talking about Hulk Hogan, his legacy. I know a lot of people out here is upset, because, towards the end he did make some remarks. Whew. Okay, anybody else come through, hit the like button. We're talking about Hulk Hogan and his legacy. Like I said, I know some people have mixed feelings about him, but I get it. I truly do get it, but I'm not going to sit here and lie about his legacy. Hulk Hogan was truly a big deal in the 80s, just like Malcolm Jamal Warner was. Who else in here know what I'm talking about? Who else is in here? Come through. Come talk to the Oracle. My name is Ginger. Who else is out here? I would love to engage with you. It's okay. People come through and say hello. It's all right. Who else is out here? Say hello. Yeah, like I said, I remember everybody had lunch boxes with Hulk Hogan on it. Everybody had the damn poster. It was crazy. Is that you, Gigi? Hey, girl. I'm up here talking about the legacy of Hulk Hogan. I know some mixed views about him, but I'm just going to be honest about it. He was a huge deal back in the 80s. I was telling, people, I was watching him in the 80s. My oldest brother used to make me and my little brother watch. My mother would throw things and we would jump off the sofas trying to emulate these people. And he brought excitement to wrestling. Like women and kids was going to see him. And I remember all the little sayings he would say. He would pull out his shirt, rip off his shirt, and he would always show his muscles and say, "Do you see these pythons? You think they can get with me?" I used to love that shit. I used to love all that. We couldn't wait for wrestling to come on. It was exciting. And yes, I used to watch the show. Hogan Knows Best. But I know towards the end he made a little racist remark because his daughter Brooke was dating a black guy, and he was on tape. He did say it. Okay. He only thought that she was dating a nigga, and if she gonna date a nigga, she should date a nigga with money. He did say it, and he did apologize, but I know it doesn't take away the thought that he did say it. I'm not taking that away from him saying it either, but I'm just going to be honest and truthful. He was a legend. People wasn't watching wrestling like that. Once he defeated Big Andre the Giant, every wrestling changed. And we couldn't wait for him to come on. He used to fight The Undertaker. I used to love watching him fight The Undertaker. I told him he was a Roddy Piper, Superfly Snooker, the Samoan twins. Something hard. I remember somebody was hard he used to fight. And I used to love when he would do the tag team. The shit was exciting. I'm not even gonna lie. We enjoyed it. And Mama said, "Why you got them watching this?" Mama used to yell at my brother, "Why you want them to watch this with you?" We used to jump off the sofas and shit. My mother was like, "If y'all don't get down." Hulk Hogan was biracial? I seriously doubt that. Yeah, this is the same. My 36-inch python just, I used to love that shit. And like I said, and then he had vitamins. This man was on everybody's fucking lunchbox. He was on everybody's notebook. What you call them books? The binder books. He was on everything. Hey, Michael, what's going on? I was telling him I was telling Gigi, I know towards the end he made a racist remark, which was true. He was on tape, and it wasn't cool. But I'm not gonna sit here and say he wasn't a big deal. I'm not gonna take away his legacy away. He he really was a big deal back then. I mean, I was a kid watching wrestling. I'm like, my brother used to make me watch wrestling, but after a while, he didn't have to make me. I couldn't wait. SmackDown and all this other stuff. My mother was like, why y'all all watching this? I was like, because it was fun. Hey, Kevin, how are you? The lie? What tell us a lie? What am I lying about? Oh, you said the guy that his book was biracial. Now see, that's a controversial thing because see, I said that on somebody else's live that he may be biracial, but they don't see you as biracial. They're gonna still put you in the same category with me because that's just how they fucking see y'all. No shade. I'm just being honest. They have a problem with that. He's biracial, but to him, he's still a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Who else is in here? And then he had the nerve to say, and if she is gonna date a nigga, she need to date one with money. So I'm like, that's the way of the world. Everybody wants separation, and I get it, but you know what? It says salute to all your freak off people. You think they on this page? You think they all on this page, Kevin? Come through, hit the like button. We talk about Hulk Hogan, and like I said, they come in threes. First it was Malcolm Jamal Warner, then it was Ozzy Osbourne, and now it's Hulk Hogan. Now I'm not gonna lie, Ozzy Osbourne is not my era. Okay, but I do know he's a legend. I am very much aware he's a legend. You said including me. What the hell are you talking about? You think I'm a part of a freak off? Ooh, you don't know what you're looking at then. Who else is in here? Come through, hit the like button. We talking about Hulk Hogan and his legacy. I know towards the end people have mixed, feelings about him, but you ain't see you. You ain't see me. Wasn't me. It was some other chick. Who else in here? You probably wanted to see me at a freak off, nah, but I wasn't there. Who else is in here? I mean, who else in here who understand what I'm talking about? The legacy of Hulk Hogan. I'm still devastated about Malcolm Jamal Warner, to be honest. Okay. These are all like people that I watched as a child coming up. They were like a big deal to me. They was definitely a part of that era of entertainment. Who else is in here? Hit the like button, come through. Who else claimed they saw me somewhere when they know damn well they didn't? Crazy. Gigi, I was trying to watch something that you and Dreamy was on, but I don't know. I think the audio was bad. I wasn't really getting what y'all was saying. Let me tell you, I always spoke highly of fucking Hulk Hogan until he said that racist remark. I'm just keeping it real for you. Even though he may have said that remark, it doesn't take away his legacy. He was a big fucking deal. He really was. He was an iconic 80s figure. Back to you, Gigi. I saw something with who was it? I think it was Dreamy. I don't know. I think the audio was bad. I didn't even watch the whole thing. I wasn't getting good reception sound from you guys. Who else is in here? Come through, hit the like button. Come talk to the Oracle. No, I cannot read the future, but they just say I look like her. Oh Lord, here you go. Oh, Rick, Ricky, don't come here. Rick, don't come here with that. Do not come in here with that. Who else is in here? Hit the like button. Come through. We're talking about Hulk Hogan, sweetheart. Do you even know who that is? Kevin, you want Diddy to be president? Yeah, y'all funny. Who else is in here? So much going on. Wait, Shannon Sharp is innocent, or are you just saying that? Because I haven't kept up with that. Who else is in here? Who else in here know about Hulk Hogan? The legacy of Hulk Hogan. You know? Really? No, everybody do not know Hulk Hogan. I remember when I did my whole Malcolm Jamal Warner, and they in the same era. Hell, nobody knew. I had people in here so young they didn't even know who the hell Malcolm Jamal Warner was. So yes, I'm going to keep reiterating who the hell knows who's Hulk Hogan. I don't know who's in here know him or not. I'm not going to assume. Hey Jay Cruz, what's going on? Well, I remember him. I don't even remember him on WWF, and I think he changed the whole. I think he made wrestling way more entertaining when he came. I remember they used to fight over some woman. I remember the Undertaker always wanted to put him in his coffin. It was so entertaining. I remember when the Undertaker would come out, the lights would go out. What's his name? Vincent? I forgot. It was so many characters. People were just playing their parts. Oh my God, they used to fight off the ring. You know, I remember we'd be like, "Come on, SmackDown! It's on!" Oh my God, we used to be like, "SmackDown, next, come on, SmackDown coming on." Yes, it was. Most of it was fake, but it was entertaining. That's what I'm trying to say. It was still entertaining. And like I said, I just think it just changed once he left. Once that group of wrestlers left, it just wasn't the same anymore. Yes, he was. He was. And then, like I said, he did little small parts in movies here and there. But I know he was on Apprentice for like a few minutes, and then he did his own reality show. Yes, that's Generation X. Hey, why the fuck do you want to know my goal in life? Worry about your goals. Yes, he was, and brand himself and yes, because at one point he was good. I don't know if you remember that he was good, and then he turned bad towards the end. It was all a show, but I so enjoyed. He became a bad guy out of nowhere, and everybody started hating on Hulk Hogan. It was crazy. It was all a show. Kevin, you don't even know what the hell my future is. I wish I could read your future, since everybody think I look like the Oracle. But yes, they branded and marketed the hell out. Like I said, I remember everybody had Hulk Hogan lunchboxes. He was on everybody's notebooks. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wore a T-shirt. It was crazy. Everybody had the poster. And I remember everybody had the Undertaker too. And I remember Macho Man. I remember all these people fighting during that time. He used to get into a Macho Man, Randy Savage, I think his name was. I used to like when he would throw I forgot you call it, boa over around his neck and walk off. I was like, oh my Lord, this is so funny. Who else is in here? Who else in here? My name is Ginger. They call me the Oracle. No, I can't read the future, but still come through and say hello. I'm on the Eastern Standard Time. We're talking about Hulk Hogan. And like I said, it always comes in threes. Always. First was Malcolm Jamal Warner. Then it was Ozzy Osbourne. Like I said, Ozzy Osbourne is not my generation. And then it was Hulk Hogan. Sad. Sad, 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 sad. I feel like my whole childhood is going up in flames. Because let me tell you, once Michael Jackson died and Whitney died and Prince, shit. That's what y'all doing to me. Oh my God. Yeah, all my little iconic figures is leaving the building. I don't think I remember this person came. I used to love the Undertaker. I remember one time, I used to remember when the Undertaker would come out, the lights would go out or something like that, and he would always have this casket, always tell Hulk Hogan he gonna put him in there. He gonna make sure he gets in this casket. I forgot what woman was. He used to fight over a woman one time. I forgot I don't know. Was it Macho Man or was it the Undertaker? I think it was Macho Man that he used to fight about a woman. Oh, and I just like we talked about it was with his arm, his pythons, and I just like when they would fight. I forgot who used to do the narrating. He used to argue with him too. Really, I know they turned into a billion dollar um industry. They said Hulk Hogan played a big part in turning it into a $1 billion industry. So he definitely left his. I know he was on The Apprentice and they had to let him go because he was too big of a star to be on the show. Not when everybody you playing against is a fan of you. That's crazy. But it was fun. It was fun. Who else is in here? We're talking about Hulk Hogan. Come through. I'm gonna be talking about some more stuff. I gotta finish watching Basketball Wives. I heard it got crazy on Basketball Wives. I'm not caught up yet, but I'm gonna be back with that as well. Who else is in here? We talking about Hulk Hogan. I mean, like I said, it comes in threes. Who else is out there? Tell me what coast you on. I'm on the Eastern Standard Time. What time is it? It's like 11:42. Where's my West Coast people? I know. That's why I said I gotta go watch it. I gotta go back. I think I gotta go back an episode because I think I missed something. Hey Jose, good evening. How are you? We in here talking about Hulk Hogan and his legacy. I finally went to your page and hit the button. I realized I didn't hit the button to get the notifications, but I did it. I went back and did it. It's good to hear. You know who Hulk Hogan is, Jose? Oh, you on a vacation? What you doing on here? Wait. Oh, that's what you said you was going to. I don't want to say where you are. Never mind. You told me where you was going. Enjoy. I remember you mentioned that. Enjoy. I was telling him, regardless that he made a racist remark towards the end about black people, he still was an iconic figure in the '80s. I told everybody, I grew up watching Hulk Hogan. He was a big deal. He really was. Give me a second. Sorry. I think you told me you was going on vacation. I think you told me where you was going, but I don't want to say where you are. Who else is in here? Come through, hit the like button, say hello to us. We talking about the iconic figure, Hulk Hogan. Like I said, he just passed away. Like I said, I'm gonna keep saying it. They come in threes. I knew two more people was gonna die after Malcolm Jamal Warner. Never fails. There's always gonna be three iconic people straight pass away. Whew. Oh, who else is in here? Come through. Come through and say hello to us. I forgot to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Anyway, I gotta remember to do that next time I get on. I hope you guys can hear me well because I got my fan on. Who else is in here? We looking, see who's in here. We talking about Hulk Hogan and his legacy. You know, I'm so devastated. These people are like my childhood. Like my childhood is just disappearing. These people are disappearing. You know, like Michael Jackson was my era. Whitney Houston, Prince, Michael Jamal Warner, Hulk Hogan. Like I said, Ozzy Osbourne is not my. That man go way back. I mean, no, he's not my era. But the other ones, you know, they older than me. But I was a kid watching them. I don't know who that is, Jose. Uncommon. I don't know who that is. I'm sorry. I don't know who that is. Who else is in here? Come through, hit the like button, come engage with us. I'll tell you, boy. What type of music did he sing? Okay, he's from the 80s, but what type of music what type of genre of music did he sing? Jazz. I like jazz, but I'm not familiar with them. I'm not familiar with names of jazz artists. Even though I do listen to jazz every once in a while. Who else is in here? You know, we just talking, you know, we just going down memory lane. At least I am. Hell, I am. You know, I'm up here like going, boy, time is, you know, that goes to show you. And I, you know, at least Hulk Hogan was 71. I don't remember how old Ozzy, I didn't check, I don't remember me checking how old Ozzy Osbourne was, but Malcolm 54 is young to be going out. You hear me? That's young. And he was the only child, and he only had one child. He was married, you know. Whew, you know. That's why they say try to enjoy every moment of your life. I mean, right now I'm on disability. I can't wait to have surgery on my legs. I'm ready to get out this house. And as soon as I get out this house, I'm gonna give y'all more commentary because I can't wait to get out. You know. Oh, he was 76. Okay, like I said, even though Hulk Hogan is like 71, but you know, of course they were older than me. But I mean, I was still watching them. But Ozzy Osbourne, I think he goes back to the 60s or something like that. I mean, he's not my era. Who else is in here? Come say hello to Ginger and everybody else tonight. We just going down memory lane, you know. Who else is out here tonight? Also, you know, before you go out, go to my page, you know, visit my page, look at some of my older commentary, and make sure you subscribe. You know, I plan on doing some more lives. I think I like lives more. I like engaging with people a little more than like doing a recording. I like talking to people in real time. What's going on out there? I mean, what time is it? It's like 11:49, I think, here, Eastern Standard Time. Where's everybody? Where's my West Coast people? Where's my West Coast people? It should be early on your side because you guys are like 3 hours behind me. That's why I try to do my time. I try to do my lives at this time. Yeah, it should be like 8 something over there. Where's the West Coast? Where's everybody? Where's JJ from Arizona? Where are you? I'm looking for some familiar faces. Where else is everybody? How's everybody else's day going? Ooh, excuse me. How's everybody else's day going? Come through. Don't be shy. Say hello to me. Hit the like button as you come through. And as you go out, make sure you check my page. Go through my page, subscribe. I plan on putting up some more lives, and I appreciate it. Who else is out here tonight? Ooh, excuse me. I hope everybody can hear me well. Let me turn this fan off. Matter of fact, let me turn this air conditioner off. I'm trying to get into this whole TikTok as well. I see I'm stuck here. Who else? I know gotta be some people out here. I'm not the only one that know about Hulk Hogan. Is there any Hulk Hogan fans out there? Come on through and say hello to us. We're talking about the legacy of Hulk Hogan. A lot of our greats are leaving. I know there's some mixed feelings about him, especially from black people. You know, somebody would have to hear me say this, but I'm gonna say it anyway. It is what it is. It is what it is. Yep. It is what it is. Who else is out there? Come through, say hello. Yeah, he was a big figure. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to people. Like he was an iconic figure. He changed wrestling. He made it so entertaining that like I said, women was going to see him. Children, it was so entertaining. I mean, like I said, I used to watch this wrestling in my house. Me and my little brother used to like play with each other, like just jump off of stuff. Like he had us like thinking we could do the same shit. It's so funny. You don't realize you had a really. I had a good childhood. I had fun. You know, and I'm like, I really did enjoy my childhood. Like, I mean, it was fun. Who else is out there? What's going on out there, people? We talking about Hulk Hogan. Come through, say hello. Mm, 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 mm. Where else is everybody? Where's everybody else? But yeah, I gotta. If Gigi, you still out there, I'm probably gonna watch Basketball Wives. I'm gonna come back with a commentary probably with that. I want to see what everybody's talking about. Cause Jackie's messy anyway. I knew somebody like Jackie, and matter of fact, her name was Jackie. Oh my God, they so into everybody business. And they want to make it seem like, they trying to do something great for you. And oh, I'm doing it for the team. I just want things to be sorted out. I just want everything on the table. No, you just want to see everybody fight. Yeah. Evelyn, she became a little gangster. So I'm like behind. I gotta catch up with that show. But I'm gonna definitely be back. But I'm paying homage. I know people gonna be a little upset, especially black people, that I'm going on about Hulk Hogan. I'm just only telling the truth. You know, he was an iconic figure. Who else is out there? I seem like I'm stuck right here. Where's everybody else? Nobody want to come through and say hello to us? It's crazy. Anybody from the West Coast is there? I don't care if you're out the country. If you're there, come through, say hello to us. I don't want nobody else that I admire, I like that much come out. I don't want nobody else to go out. And I'm gonna be honest, when I was with my Malcolm Warner, I had a crush on him, but to be honest, my favorite Huxtable person was Denise. My favorite was Lisa Bonet. She was always into something crazy. But I did have a crush on him though. Who else is out? Is anybody else out there besides these two people? Who else? Nobody wanna come through and say hello to me? My name is Ginger. Let me just going down memory lane real quick. I mean, a lot of people on here, the younger people probably know him from Hogan Knows Best or The Apprentice because he was on that show. Or they were. Okay. What was this wrestler name? His last name was Hart. What was his name, if y'all remember? I can't remember. It was like Hart something. Didn't Debo from it wasn't Debo part of wrestling too? Remember what was that show? Friday? The one they called Debo. He used to wrestle on there too. I remember him being a wrestler too. I don't know what was his name, Tiny, on the wrestling, but he used to be a wrestler too. And I think he was out during that time too. Do you remember Brett the Hitman? No. Maybe that was his name, Hart. I know somebody's name was Hart back then that used to play. I mean, they used to wrestle. And I remember as a child, I used to think that shit was real. I saw this blood, and my mother did not want us watching that. We used to sneak to watch that. It was like, it was like we used to know the saying "Smackdown." Oh, it's almost coming on. It's almost 8 o'clock. Smackdown. Yeah, we was excited as kids. Who else is out there? I must be the only one that really wants to like wrestling as coming up. I mean, it wasn't just men watching wrestling. I mean, it was women watching wrestling too. And even the kids was watching wrestling. Like before, you would let kids watch wrestling. And back then, women didn't want to watch wrestling, but they made it so entertaining, okay, that you watched it. So, that's the end of an era. You know, I guess that's the end of the era. Who else is out there? Because I ain't gonna stay on here too long. Wait a minute, Gigi, are you still there? You know what? I got a letter from from YouTube when I had came back to say sorry about what I was saying about other commentary. I was listening to Teddy Pendergrass and somebody in the background, and it was like copyright issue. Why I hear everybody else playing music on YouTube, but I can't do it? That's crazy to me. And they showed me the piece that they blocked out. They said this part would be blocked. I'm just glad they ain't shut my page down because damn, I just got started. you know? Who else is out there? Come through, say hello. Come through, look through my page. Make sure you subscribe and definitely make sure you hit the like button as you come through. We're just going down memory lane, you know. Who else is out there? Come through and say hello to us. We talking about like somebody's legacy, and like I said, we was, if I think I'm repeating myself, I'm just repeating myself for the people that probably just came in. Just putting them up on what we're talking about. Who else is out there? Come through, come through, come through. I know, because I see people play music all the time on YouTube. And I play my Alexa, and I decided to listen to 3 songs. They blocked that whole piece, and they didn't. They said they didn't take it down, but they did say it was a copyright problem. I said, I gotta find out how the hell is everybody else doing this except me? Because sometimes I be want to hear in the back. I want to hear some music in the back. You know. Okay, where's all my beautiful people at? I mean, are you kidding me? Where's everybody? Why nobody don't want to come through and say hello to me? What's going on? I'm not in my blue light today. Before it was a problem because I was in the blue light. Now I'm in a different light. Who else is in here? Come through, hit the like button, say hello. It's nothing wrong with coming through to say hello. Again, my name is Ginger. They call me the Oracle. And no, I can't read the future. I don't have any tarot cards. No crystal ball. I don't read the future. They just say I look like her. But come through, say hello. I don't know how people just like sitting here staying, but I'm trying to. Oh, my fan back on. Whatever. I was like, I mean, and when I say they didn't hesitate to write me, I mean, as soon as I woke up the next day, there it was. And I did this thing around maybe 1, 2 in the morning. I think I woke up in the morning, it was right there. I said, oh my Lord, but thank God I didn't take my page down because it is insane. Who else is out there? Yo, I guess I ain't got nobody in here tonight. I don't know, maybe I'm the only one that's like, wow, Hulk Hogan left the building. I guess most people are like, okay, well, that shit is the same. I think next time when I get the hang of this, I'm gonna do what you call it, live chats. What you call it when you pull up the faces, a panel. I think that's gonna be my next step. Where is everybody? Come through. Why is nobody coming through to say hello? Like I said, I don't mind hearing about your day. It's okay. Come through, look through my page, subscribe. You know, it's okay. Oh, oh, this person left me sad. Where's my beautiful people? Oh my goodness, where did you guys go? I'm not gonna stay all night if you're not here, but I just had to come on because, like I said, I feel like my childhood is just going up in flames. You hear me? Everybody disappearing. Everybody just leaving the building. Even though 71 is not, he lived a good life, but Malcolm Jamal Warner, I'm still devastated by his, you know, he's what you call going too soon. Okay, that's what you call going too soon. That's why you gotta, appreciate every moment of your life. That's what I'm like. I'm trying to get myself together. I've been on disability since 2020, since the COVID, and I need surgery, and they won't do it right now. And it's like 2025. I'm ready to get the hell out. I'm ready to get back. Even though it's a lot going on. If I go back out, I'm gonna have to get on the bus and train. Child, I am scared. There's so much going on the train system out here. Ooh. But I don't have a car, so I'm gonna have to do mass transit. Or, I can get a cab, a yellow cab, or do Uber. But to me, Uber is expensive. I don't understand how people jump in Uber all the time. Every time I see Uber, I think it's quick for me just to flag a cab down on the corner. To me, it's cheaper. Who else is in here? Well, I ain't gonna stay long. Nobody ain't gonna come through and say hello to me. But yeah, I had to come through. I'm gonna stay on another 10 minutes. Find out what's going on with everybody else. I wish I could see some more familiar faces. It would be nice. If not, come through my page. I plan on doing some more lives. Come through my page, subscribe, and I'm gonna try to be consistent with these lives. I would love, I love to engage with you guys in real time. And I'd like to know how your day going. It's okay. Come through, say hello. If you're having a great day, I would like to know. Even just to see a smiley face, I appreciate it. I love hearts. I love smiley faces. Thank you. You know. Who else is out there? Any West Coast people? Any Central Time people? What's going on out there? It's late here. It's definitely early over there. My faith is gone. It's just another sad song. Okay, I don't know where people went. I might have to leave. What is it? I'm almost an hour in. What else is out here? 10 more minutes. Who else is out here? Like I said, I was talking about Hulk Hogan today. You know, the man, I think he passed away today. And we were just talking about his legacy. You know, he was a big iconic figure in the 80s. I don't know how many of you know that. I don't know any newcomers in here who's aware of Hulk Hogan. It doesn't matter what I do. 9 more minutes. Who else? Who else? Who else is here? Ooh, I'm trying to hold out for the next 9 minutes. Who else is out here? I might come back on later and see who's up. I might come back up later just to see how everybody's day was. Because it's still kind of early. Just to come on and say hello, see how everybody else is doing. I like to know how everybody else's day went. But yeah, I had to come in here and talk about Hulk Hogan. You know, I guess nobody cares. That's okay. I know how big of a deal he was. I'm doing this countdown. I got what 8 more minutes to go almost. Anybody else is in here? Hit the like button. Just make sure you subscribe. You know, if you want to leave a donation, that's even better. I appreciate it. And hopefully, I'll probably come back on later on this morning. Like I said, sometimes I just want to see how everybody else's day going. I just like to engage with other people. But I just thought I'd come on here tonight and talk about what's going on. Kevin, what in the world are you talking about, baby? 7 more minutes. I'm doing a countdown. Who else is in here before I go out of here? Like I said, I might come back on later, maybe around 2. And I would like to hear everybody's day. I mean, sometimes, I'm up around this time. I tell everybody this every time I do a live. I'm up 1, 2, 3. I suffer from insomnia. And like I said, right now I'm on disability, so I'm not able to work at the moment. So I'm up. So I'll be like, I'll be wanting to talk to people. I'll be wanting to know about everybody else's day. And I don't care where you're from. West Coast, Central. I don't care if you're out the country. I don't mind engaging and talking with people. I prefer real time talk anyway. But 6 more minutes, 6 more minutes, and then I'm gonna try to get back on around maybe 2, and see who's up at that time. 9 times out of 10, Eastern Standard Time, people will be asleep. Only ones would be up is West Coast. Excuse me, maybe Central. Anybody else is in here? Make sure you hit the like button before you go. Make sure you check out my page, and if you like, make sure you hit the subscribe button. If you'd like to leave a donation, I appreciate that as well. Who else is in here? Anybody else? Come through, come through, come through. I'm doing my countdown. I got like 5 more minutes. And it'd be nice if somebody said good night. If you said good night, I appreciate it. Whew. He's fine. And you'd be surprised who is up at 2, 3 in the morning. Sometimes I'll be looking at like, yo, but I gotta remember everybody is different standard, like, different time zones. Because like I said, over here, it'll be like 2 o'clock, but I gotta remember it's like different time zones. People like 3 hours behind me, or sometimes they're in another country. I gotta remember that. That's why there's always somebody on. Ooh, I think I got 4 more minutes before I break it down. Hopefully, I see my beautiful people later. But yeah, I had to come on. I had to share that with you guys about my childhood. The best our icons are leaving. They're leaving us. Let's see something. I don't know who's this one person. I got 3 more minutes. Thanks for staying. I appreciate you. Baby, you would come in at the last minute. What's going on, Robert Brown? How you doing? Man, I was about to hang out because I was like, where is everybody? I was saying, I was here a few minutes ago talking about Hulk Hogan. I don't know if you know who that is, but he just died. It's okay. It's all right. You do? Yes, I was telling people, he was an iconic figure in the 80s. You know, I was telling him he was a big deal. He was like a big, huge reason why WWF wrestling was a success back then. Yeah, you are? Okay. I was telling you, remember that era when they was like, it was Superfly Snooker and it was like Roddy Piper and, the Undertaker, Macho Man. I remember it was that whole like little group of wrestlers at that time. I try to do 2 lives a week, but I'm actually think I'm gonna get back on around 2 o'clock in the morning because I'm on Eastern Standard Time, and I think 2 o'clock everybody on the West Side is pretty much up. So I try to do at least. Matter of fact, come to my page. Make sure you subscribe. I'll give you a like, but I try to do at least. I try to do 2 a week, but things been recently happening. Like there's a lot of deaths. Like I said on the page, it comes in threes. Because first it was Malcolm Jamal Warner, then it was Ozzy Osbourne, and now it's Hulk Hogan. Now, like I told everybody, Osbourne, he wasn't my era, but Michael Jamal Warner was. I was a child watching him growing up. And same thing with Hulk Hogan. Oh, you were? Okay. Yes, rest in peace, Malcolm Jamal Warner, definitely. He was big. He was a big iconic figure too, but he's not my era. That man goes way back. But I do know he's an iconic figure. I wasn't around for him, but I know he's a legend. So rest in peace, Ozzy. I could tell 97. I know he ain't your era, but it's cool. You know what I'm saying? He's still. I mean, he still deserves respect. He's a legend. Matter of fact, I think he even had his own reality show at one time. Yeah, I think he had his own reality show at one time. I didn't watch it though, but yeah, I think he did. But yeah, he left the building too. And both these people was in their 70s, so may them rest in peace. But Malcolm Jamal Warner was young. 54 is young to be fucking dying, okay? I forgot what it was called too. I didn't watch it though. Like I said, Ozzy Osbourne, he's not my era. Like he's like way before I was like born. So I'm just like, but I'm just gonna pay my. I'm gonna give him his respect because I know he was a legend. So I'll give him that respect. Who else is in here? Hit the like button coming through. Also, go to my page, look through my page, hit the subscribe button. I'm gonna try to. I might come back 2 o'clock because, like I said, I think everybody on the west side. I think everybody on the west side would be up. I'm from New York. You know. Oh, you're from Chicago? Okay. I don't know. I would like to visit Chicago, but I heard shit. It's just as bad as New York as far as the violence is concerned. But I heard there's nice places in Chicago to go see. You gotta be careful out there too, huh? I mean, everybody gotta be careful, but it's just some places you need to be careful. Uh, I'm gonna say R&B, pop. I really don't listen to hip hop as much as I used to, but I do like Gorilla. I listen to some Cardi B. Um, I listen to the popular songs that's out. I'm not a big Nicki fan for some reason. Oh yeah, definitely Tupac. Yeah, Biggie. Yeah, I like Biggie and Tupac, both of them. Biggie left. They both left too early, but I mean, I was a fan of both of them. I don't. I can't think of no male rap I'm into right now. I think I'm into the women rappers right now. I know, and I think Gorilla just got into some drug problem, arrest somewhere. Ciao. It's not your cup of tea, Eva. You like R&B music? You like pop music? I even like some neo soul. I don't even listen to music that much like I used to. Okay, that's the best ever, if you ask me. I think that's when music was music. I think hip hop just took over. R&B just died and fizzled because like R&B music just. I mean, hip hop just took over. Like I said, I like some of the women R&B. I mean, hip hop songs. You said you love you some Temptations. Now you talking about mother era. Okay, I like the Temptations too. My mother used to play them. The old school music is the best music, so I can understand that. You talking about Motown era? That's my mother era, as my mother would say. That's that good music, and she's right. Who else is in here? Come through, hit the like button. It's okay. Yeah, I did. I did. Yeah, and I love that song "Back That Thing Up" by Juvenile. Yeah, I like that. The early, like you said. I even like when Master P was out. Who else is in here? Come through and hit the like button and say hello to us. I would like to hear about your day. Yeah, I like Master P. Yeah, I was into him. He all about business now. He tried to get black folks to step up and own businesses, and I'm not mad. He trying to elevate people, and I'm not mad about it. Who else is in here? Hit the like button and come through and say hello to us. I talk about whatever's relevant. Sometimes I just talk to people, see how they day. But today, like I said, I was talking about Hulk Hogan, the legacy of Hulk Hogan. But I talk about whatever's relevant. You know, Sometimes I just come in and just say hello to people. I suffer from insomnia, so sometimes I get in here and I just like to see how other people day. How everybody else doing. You know, I just like to engage with people. It doesn't even matter, long as you're respectful and above a certain age. I don't care because sometimes these kids get in here and I don't know how. Yes, what good news you have? Yes, Robert. What is your good news? Thanks, Robert. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah, like I said, I try to come on at least 2 times a week, but sometimes I come on more. And I usually, if something interests me, I might come on and talk about it. So I was talking about Malcolm Jamal Warner. Was it like yesterday or 2 days ago? I think. And then I was like, oh God, and here come Hulk Hogan. I just felt the need to come. My spirit just said me to come on and talk about it. But I talk about pretty much any and everything. You know, I suffer from insomnia. Like even when I get off, if I might come back on again 2 o'clock in the morning just to see how everybody was doing. Because like I said, I'm on Eastern Standard Time, but I notice when I come on later, mostly more West Coast people are on at that time. So yeah, when I just hit the button, it'll let you know when I'm on. Just make sure you hit the like button before you go out. And what time is it? Oh, I did say I was going to be moving on. Oh, okay. I'll try to keep up with my lives. I think I like lives a little more better than recordings. Like I said, I like talking to people like you in real time. It's just better. So you know what, Robert? I am going to wrap it up. It's been like a little over an hour. Like I said, I might come back on 2 o'clock to see how everybody's doing, just to hear about everybody's day. But yeah, I just came on now to talk about the legend Hulk Hogan. But I'm about to end it right now. But thank you for stopping by. Before I go, to anybody else that's here who came through, make sure you go to my page. If you want to look through my page, go ahead. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the like button and go on out on your way out. If you want to leave a donation to me, I appreciate that as well. And you guys have a good night. Okay, Robert, thank you so much. You have a good night. Good night, everybody.